The moon raker.
Dude, okay, hold on. What is does someone rake the moon?
Yeah, you gotta like clear passageways for our rovers and our like spacemen. They can't just, if they just walk on regular moon rock, they're gonna trip and fall and roll all over the place.
You know what that reminds me of? Comb the desert.
Comb the desert.
You know what that's from?
No.
You have Spaceballs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Coming at you high from the Sacramento Live, I'm Josh.
And I'm Josh.
I'm Jon.
And this is Local Beer.Buzz, where we review all the beers with all the buzz that get you stuff, man. It's the 420 episode, man.
Yeah, we're getting all kinds of sticky, icky, epic IPAs with that resin that sticks on your teeth and never ever leaves.
We found the dankest beers to try for your entertainment. That first beer, speaking of dank, is Ubahdank West Coast IPA, 7.2%, 75 IBU. Who's it by?
New Glory Brewing Company. New Glory Brewing Company is located at 8251 Alpine Avenue in Sacramento, California. If you've never been there before, you need to go there. Their food is like phenomenal, and their beer is up there. It's like way up there.
Way up there, man. Could you say that it's high?
It's high. Almost as high as atmosphere in this room.
Alrighty. Well, while Jon pours that, I'm gonna go over grading.
Or I go over grading. Well, something's happening here. We grade on a 5-point scale. The first is appearance, the second aroma, third is flavor, fourth is mouthfeel, and fifth is overall impression. Did we like this beer? We also rank the beer on a 6-point scale. From sandbag this beer, which is leave it behind, to would I tattoo this beer on my face, because it's that crazy good.
Whoa, man! How did this beer get here?
I don't know, man, but it smells dank. Ubahdank.
Oh my god, that smells like the bowl I just smoked in the parking lot of the studio.
Well, it's got some great color to it, that's for sure.
It does. I could smell it from here. I'm just gonna smell this.
Yeah, it's got really good clarity for West Coast. I've seen some that are unfiltered lately where it's just like they're all about that haze, even though they're making a West Coast. But this has got great clarity. It's definitely a great and very aromatic West Coast so far.
It just smells like the best herb I've ever smoked.
I would say it doesn't smell actually all that dank to me.
It smells really resinous, yeah. It doesn't smell like the Mary Jane Zawanas, but it's just like
it's got pine needles and citrus on the nose.
It's resinous. It is very all resinous.
I wouldn't say it's that resinous. I'd say it's more citrusy than resin.
All I smell is resin.
All he smells is whatever he smoked in the parking lot before we got started.
That is actually kind of true.
All right, yeah, I think I'm gonna go in and taste it, but I should note one more time that the clarity on this is spectacular, and it does have a great white head. It's like very, very nice looking beer, nice smelling beer. Can't wait to try it.
Oh yeah. Woo! That is dang.
It definitely has got some piney needles flavor to it. Some citrus character to it, like you can smell on the nose. It's nothing surprising from the nose. You don't get something different in the flavor than you got from the nose. It's just what it smells like. It's actually very nice. It's piney and citrusy and delicious.
I enjoy the beer. It's a little bit too dank for me, to be quite honest. I'm not a big fan of the Ubahdank beers, but it's good, I'll drink it, but it's dank.
I would definitely say like the resiny tones of it, they lead to like a nice kind of like resinous bitter character. I can feel it on my teeth and I can feel it on the back of my tongue, kind of like a thick layer over it. It's very, very nice. Like I really like that. And as it warms up, I think you get more of that danker resinous character out of it. Definitely, definitely a good drinking beer. And the can art by itself, it looks like someone was pretty stoned when they came up with all this stuff. It's out of control.
Yeah, you got a bear wearing glasses. What bear wears glasses?
Yeah, bears can't read, or do they need glasses? I mean, they've been living in the woods so long, they don't need those glasses. They just,
I think they act off of instinct, man, not their eyes. They don't use their eyes, just their instinct.
I don't think they're like bats. I don't think they don't use their eyes. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean, they probably use their eyes, but how important are they?
Well, not for reading, that's for sure.
It's
not like a Davis frog sign to tell those frogs, not to go into the freeway and to go through that tunnel. That's always helpful.
Oh, that is very helpful. Frogs can't read.
As far as the rating, I would have to say, this is in that keg or 4-pack range for me. It's definitely very crisp, very light. It's probably not the dankest beer I've had. For a 420 rating, I'm going to go for a 4-pack.
Okay, all right, so in terms of how dank it is, that's a 4-pack, definitely. In terms of how much I like it, I'll finish the beer.
All right, time for that next beer. What are we trying next, Josh?
Next, we are trying the Dankster Double IPA, coming in at 8.8% ABV, 90 IBUs, made by Lead Dog Brewing at 305 East Glendale Avenue in Sparks, Nevada.
Wow, that's a mouthful. I'm surprised all that came out of him. I don't even know what he was saying. I was just kind of like spacing out, like,
All right, well, let's dive right into this Dankster.
All right, let's see about the color on this one.
It's a pretty nice color right there.
Yeah, it's definitely got, good clarity to it. A little bit hazy. Is this a West Coast IPA, Josh?
Nah, it's a double.
It's just a double IPA.
Does not specify.
Does not specify. I can tell you that the can art on this is pretty dope, though. Look at that guy.
He looks like he's about to sell you, like, the worst weed you've ever smoked.
Yeah, because he's got a gun in his hand. Would you buy from him?
Probably not. I think I'd just run away.
Oh, it smells actually very resinous.
Yeah, that is a dank smell right there.
Wow, this actually just smells like straight weed. It doesn't even smell like...
Right, I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, the last one, the Ubahdank, it was Ubahdank. This is dank. This is...
Let's go.
This is definitely a arrest warrant right here.
Let's go compare this to the smell of my car.
Yeah, this smells like... Yeah.
My car.
It smells like my old couch in college. Yeah, very, very resinous. It's got actually a nice bit of like a sharp, like peach kind of flavor smell in there too. I can't wait to try this. Yeah, I'm getting peach, just like pine needles, and then just straight resinous, ooey gooey, sticky hops and weed mixed together so much that you can't even tell them apart. It smells great.
It smells gooey.
I'm going straight in.
Let's do it. Wow, that is dank. Tastes like salad, man.
Whoa, that is thick with 2 C's. It's just all over your mouth, coated in like pine needles, man.
Yeah, it's a little prickly.
Pine needles and just like resin. It's really thick on my teeth. Like it's really trying to like take over your mouth.
Oh yeah, that's taking over my mouth. I need some water for that one.
Well, that's straight like a mouth cavity search right there.
By this dude with a gun on the front.
Oh man, super resinous, tobacco-y, or just like...
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Or fresh, fresh burnt herb. It's
really interesting.
Really, really good. I mean, as far as a 420 rating, this is a keg. This is definitely a keggable beer right here.
100%. Like, in terms of the 420 rating, keg, 100%. It is dank, but it's also smooth. It's really resinous and piney. Yeah, that's a keg, all right.
Yeah, this one is just so like thick. I mean, it's got a great kind of like dank, hoppy smell to it. It's got a little bit of peach, some citrus in the aroma. It's got a great lace on it, and then the flavor of it is just, it's just so good. And every sip, it just gets better and better. It's just layers and layers of like thick pine and citrus, and then just like resin on top of resin. They did not hold back.
They didn't. They just took, honestly, my bong and just steeped it because how much resin is in this.
Actually, when they process hops, they actually get this goo all over the machine they call hop resin. This tastes like it's just hop resin that went into this. It's so dank and thick. It's great. They pulled it off. It's amazing. Go to the Dankster next time you want to get all danked out. The next beer we're having,
Nugs!
Yes, that's right. Crazy loud beer.
Doom Nugs.
And let's look at this color. Bam! Clear. I'm not feeling the doom. It just looks.
Yeah, it looks like any other, West Coast double IPA. Not even double, just single. Looks like a single.
Super clear. It's got a nice golden kind of hay color to it. It looks like a really nice, blonde, really. Great lace on the top.
These dudes raking the moon really know what they're doing.
I would say it actually smells like citrusy and, mango-y. I'm not getting a resin on the nose at all.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe just like a teeny bit. Not too much though.
Once you really get in there where your nose is like in that beer.
In the glass, just snorting. Ooh,
You get like some resin, you get a bit of pine, but it's mostly citrus, and I would say there's definitely like a big mango, pineapple kind of flavor profile waiting in this beer, because that's what I'm getting on my nose. I don't know it's going to be as piney or as like, thick as that, Dankster we just experienced. That guy was rough.
He was rough.
In your face, smoking it up, gun in hand. Guy was out of control.
Oh yeah, he was thick with 2 C's, maybe even 3. Woo! That is, you know what? That's actually really good.
Wow. This is actually completely different, but very dank. It's like a different...
It's like subtle dankness.
Like a sweeter dankiness. It's like got kind of like a sweet kind of...
Almost like a honey character to it.
Yeah, like kind of a fruity, there's like fruit. It's like when you get super high and then you eat peach cobbler and you drink a mango beverage. It's insane. It's just layers of fruit, citrus, and then, it's not so much that piney, sappy kind of dank. It's more like just like a resin, and then it's got so much sweet character to it. It's really, really interesting. I would say it's probably one of my favorites. The only thing about it that's weird is it's very hot.
Yeah, it is hot.
And by hot, I mean the alcohol is like rolling off it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
I feel like
they did very little to mask that alcohol in this.
Yeah, I feel like they were hoping you would vape away because it's
Ooh, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah, it's rolling down my throat with some fury right now.
Maybe that's why they call it Doom Nugs.
Yeah.
Rolls like a nug, and it's hot like Doom.
Yeah, I don't know that Doom is hot. I would say that Professor Doom is just terrible and wants to take over the world and destroy it.
I feel like his presence is just warming. It's just like it makes your blood boil.
Yeah, I mean, to me though, it's almost like an effect beer where they have this resinous beer where you drink it. It's got some great hoppy character to it. It's very West Coasty, clean finish. And, easy on your mouth, not super thick or anything. But then, the way it goes down your throat is actually like the heat after you just took a bong rip.
Yeah, it's appropriately named. Just like holding in that smoke, just, one of those things.
Yeah, it's painfully delicious. It feels like it works because there's so much alcohol ripping through my throat. I feel like I just, pulled a bunch of hot smoke down my throat into my lungs. But I didn't. I drank this beer.
I would rate this beer a 4-pack just because of the heat, to be honest. It was dank, it was resinous, it was what I wanted, but the heat, I did not want that.
But I think I would order a second pint on this one.
So we got a second pint, we got a 4-pack, but you know what's better than those?
Getting high in the parking lot before an episode?
A joint. You know what's better than a joint?
3 joints!
Let's mix all 3 beers.
Because it's the season, we are believing that we can blend 3 beers, 3 dank beers to get something so dank that we can't even understand it.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I don't understand what I'm saying right now either. We're doing the trifecta effect, beverage style. Let's get pouring. Now we're all trifected out. We got all 3 beers mixed together to make an epic 420 drinking ale.
Well, I think tis the season, and they're all pretty dank beers. They should mix pretty well. Excited to try it.
Do you have a 420 tradition that you do every year?
I smoke. You can't just take a day off for 420 because your boss knows it's 420.
All right, time for that trifecta effect.
Would you say we're trailblazers with these 3 beers mixing them? I'd say so.
This is the epic dankest beer we've ever made.
Oh yeah, let's.
This is the ultimate collab.
Cheers, y'all. Smoke up. That's really not that bad at all.
It's actually really good. This is actually probably better than all 3 of them.
Yeah, right.
All 3 of them should do a collab.
Yeah, right. Who knew that all 3 combined would be better than each individual one?
I mean, like that hot alcohol from the Doom is just like masked by the fruitiness of the Ubahdank. And then the Dankster has got like this kind of layering effect of like, resin that just kind of melts it all together. It's actually really, really good. This is probably the dankest and most delicious and refreshing beers I've ever had.
Alright, you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell me what you're smoking on in the comments. Don't forget, we are running a giveaway. If you comment, you get 2 entries into the giveaway. So please comment. Tell us what you're smoking on. Tell us that you love us. Tell us that you hate us. Just comment.
Yeah, don't forget, you just like and you fall right into that raffle. We're doing it at the end of the night. Just as soon as this drops, we're doing likes all day, and then we're going to run the raffle. We're giving away all kinds of dope 420 beer equipment and maybe even some beer. Check us out. Don't forget to ring that bell, hit that subscribe button, and if you leave a comment, it's worth 2 points.